guys, Asher coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. How you guys doing? Welcome to the video. I'm glad to have you here talking a little bit of Raid with yours truly. Today is going to be a good one, guys. We're going to talk about one of my favorite epic champions to be added to the game fairly recently, this year at least, right? Well, you know what? Before we get into her, as you can see, I'm refereeing right now between myself
forget it.
and Hell Hades.
You look bad, bro.
I was on Hell Hades' channel talking about my most underrated epic champions in the game. I will link that channel in case you guys missed it. We also talked about our most underrated legendaries on my channel, so I'll have both those links to those videos for you guys in case, again, you missed either one of them. But we had this little exchange here. I'm going to be real with you guys. When we had it, he kind of questioned my pick, man. Hades kind of questioned my pick in Morag Bronzelock, an epic dwarf champion. And first off, I love that, man. The last thing I ever want on a collab, on whether I'm going on someone else's channel or whether they're coming on mine, is to agree on everything. Boring.
Does this normally work for you?
I love that he kind of called me out a little bit, but he pulled a little bit of a 180 and he assembled an incredible all epic clan boss team that I'm going to share with you guys as well. And I'm going to share my thoughts on this champion, how I use her. So let's go ahead and jump into it, but let's play this clip first. I'm going to go with a brand newbie too. And again, similar to you and Akentem, I'm not sure if she's underrated or overrated or properly rated, but Morag Bronzelock.
Morag, okay.
Do you know Morag?
I do. I wouldn't have put her in this group, so I'm interested to see what you got to say.
Why don't you like her?
I've not play tested her. I just didn't really like her kit. I'll be honest. Her kit for me didn't feel good.
Okay. Let me go to bat for my girl here. She's got the raw iron slab on the A1. Outrage on the A2. She's got a 3.9 multiplier on this A2, and then she's bringing the big version of Strengthen on all allies on a 3-turn cooldown. Man, like
that's
I don't need
massive,
to tell you, but there's only one, I hope I'm right here, but last time I checked, there's only one epic in the game with the big version of Strengthen on a 3-turn cooldown, and you're looking at her. And Strengthen can be so hard to find unless you're already end game, with, Mithrala or whatever.
Yeah.
So getting that Strengthen out of a kind of tanky damage dealer of sorts, so valuable. Obviously, 25% Strengthen on a 3-turn cooldown is 25% damage mitigation straight up. She has... On the A3, she has Raider Captain. Raider Captain is teaming up with 2 random allies. It's an ally attack, right?
Yeah.
She's granting an extra turn if the enemy is killed, which is great. It allows you to potentially, again, keep that strengthen up even more often on the A2, reduce the cooldown there. And again, that ally attack, listen, it's only a 2 random ally, but it's better than a 1.
Yeah, I think that's what put me off her. Like, the A2 is brilliant. I really love that.
Yes.
If this was a 3 allies, I'd be all over it, I think. But I get it. I get what you're saying. Strengthen is very hard to come by.
Put her at Creela level, Well, not really, because she doesn't have the stun. She doesn't have the 3-turn cooldown. But come on. But it's still I like the ally attack option personally, right? It obviously will help you greatly in areas like Fire Knight, right? She's a 2-time hitter on the A1. She's teaming up with allies. She's going to get at least, hopefully 6 hits on the shield, right?
Yeah.
Test this might and land whatever debuffs you're trying to land off the other allies. Test this might. She's also counterattacking when hit while she's under a strengthen placed by herself, right? Which is again on a 3-turn cooldown. So then she gets a lot of extra A1s throughout the course of the battle as well, just stacking up more damage, more War Master, whatever. So yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if I talked you into her, but I'm a fan of Morag. So Hades, at first he was a little skeptical, right? But then, ladies and gentlemen, look what he did with her. This is an all-epic, Ultra Nightmare clan boss team. And look at Morag! 26 million damage. What? I mean, she's not even supposed to be the main DPS of the team. You compare that to Taragi at 15 and Fane at 31. Obviously, Fane is supposed to be bringing the DPS, but Morag was keeping everybody alive as well as Taragi's Ally Protect on his team. This is a super, super impressive clan boss run. It helped him win the Deadwood Jedi clan boss competition. All epics, Hades won thanks to Morag, my girl, guys.
I've made a terrible mistake.
She proved Hades, I gotta say, wrong. I think he actually was impressed with the kit upon further review. But let's see what he had to say here.
And to come close to 90 million, surviving 78 turns, I can't even believe it was possible myself. Big shout out to Ash for the Morag sub. That made a big difference to me. anyone who I had in this position was doing about 10 million damage before Morag came in. And also, because she's bringing us ally attacks, everyone else was doing a bit less damage as well. So, massive, massive props to Morag here. She made a big difference to my team.
Look at that! Look at that, Hades! You love her now, baby! You love her now!
This is where you zip it.
I'm super thrilled that I got this one right, man. That this champion is worth investing in for clan boss or other areas in the game. So guys, listen. I'm going to review a full guide. I'm going to put out, a full guide on this champion on my other channel, Raid Champion Guides, where I'm trying to get to every champion in the entire game. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. At least all the rares and epics and legendaries. You can check that out. That channel link is in the second line of the description or so of this video as well. But let's take a look at her, right? Let's take a look at her here. First of all, almost 1,300 base defense, solid. We already know about her skills. I'm not going to go over them again. But again, the big version is strengthened. I was right. Only one epic in the game has that big version on 3-turn cooldown. You're looking at her. Morag Bronzelock. And then the ally protect. You know what? 2 allies? That's still solid, man. There's a lot of ally attacking abilities out there, mostly like uncommon or rare champions, with only one, with only one. At least she's got the 2. And of course, she's gonna team up too. She got the double hitter as well, and all those counterattacks on that passive. Guys, you know what I wanna do? I wanna take her for a little run in the arena of all places, okay? So let me tell you, man, she can smack in the arena. I have her built in, let's start out easy and work our way up, right? I have her built in Savage gear, but with War Master, not Helm Smasher. Now, if I was just gonna use her in the arena, obviously I would switch from War Master to Helm Smasher. I will show you the build in just a moment here. But keep that in mind. So her damage potential could actually be a lot stronger than it is. But in terms of a go second nuker, I would put her right behind Magnar in terms of epic go second nukers out there in the game. I can't think off the top of my head of who I would put ahead of them. Really, I'm trying to think. I can't think of anybody because she's bringing the strength in and a decent amount of damage and the ally attack and the counter attack. I mean, that's a lot she's bringing to the table there. So you can use her in the arena as well. This is a stupid team that I put together here, guys. It's a lazy man's team. Basically, I'm putting my Arbiter, which it's not a go second team, Ash, but basically an increased defense champion with a debuffer is all I'm trying to do right now, just to show off some damage numbers, okay? So here we go, guys. And again, I have a +4 pay-to-win Siphi on the team, but really all that matters is we have an increased defense champion going before Morag to maximize her damage, because obviously she's a defense-based nuker, okay? And by the way, I'll link that Hades video for you guys as well. You should definitely check out that clan boss video, man. That's a gnarly team, dude. Really, really cool stuff. All right, can we get her to go? Well, she's going to counterattack. She's going to because she has strengthened. Is she ever going to get a turn, though? That's my big question for you guys. Let's go ahead and put you to sleep, Arbiter. Okay, get ready. This is going to be a big one. Let's slow it down. You like her attack, too? She just kind of runs in. She just hops in. She hops in like a little bunny and kills him. It's a very weird... I guess a weird look, but anyway. Outrage! Boom! Oh my god, it like explodes them. The animation makes it seem so much more intimidating than it probably really is. I didn't even notice the damage numbers because I was like, whoa! Check that out again, guys. We're gonna slow it down to 1x speed. All right, so here we go. Get that increased defense. Just setting the table here. We're just setting the table. All right, and here we go. Who's even got the highest turn meter? I don't even know. Maybe Astralon? It doesn't matter. They're all going to be dead in a moment except for Rotos, who we can't one-shot anyway because of his passive, okay? So here we go. Let's slow it down. Now let's watch her explode everybody with outrage, okay? Boom. Boom!
Don't you ever touch me, bitch!
Okay, maybe I overstated a little bit there. Hey, we don't have decreased defense on them. That's why. I was like, wait a second here. She should have one-shotted everybody. We didn't have decreased defense on them. All right. Only on Rotos, who we can't one-shot anyway. All right, let's come back around. It's okay. Hey, you want to attack her? Good luck, because she's going to counterattack and kill you guys. Okay, let's go with the ally attack. Who do we want to kill with ally attack? How about the Reviver? So the Drakes, I love you, baby. but you're going down. And no one even joined because she was dead by the time that we got to her. All right, hey, here we go, guys. Guess what? Grants an extra turn if any enemy is killed. Another turn! Oh man, this is great. Let's go ahead and go after Rotos. Boom, dead! Dead, Rotos. You know, it's actually cool that we didn't nuke everybody down with the AoE. That way we can show off her A3 and her A2. I tell you what, guys, is she a platinum end of season champion you're gonna see in plat? Probably not, you know, probably not. Never say never, but probably not. But I tell you what, her kit is not that bad for Arena. It's really not. And it's not the area that I first thought of when I thought of this champion, you know? I thought of, you know, Fire Knight and Clan Boss, you know, getting all those counterattacks, which is she's still amazing in. All right, let's go ahead and finish this one up, please. Here, Ash, come on. Let's move it along, move it along, move it along. This champion is definitely worth investing in. She can help you in so many different areas. She can just be a DPS for you somewhere that's hard to kill because she's defense-based. All right, guys, let's do one more arena battle. And I searched for a more formidable team to go against here. I also made some lineup changes. I got Mithrala in there, and I have Kymar. I want a double chance because against this team, I mean, they're bound to have, gosh, they could have 4 stone skins. They've got at least 2, probably 3. You know, probably 3 stone skins on this team. So that's going to be super annoying. So we want 2. They have 4. It's all stone skin. So we remove 2 of them, 3 of them. Let's remove that last one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to wake everybody up. So even though I really want that increased defense, I don't want that big, nasty counterattack. You know what? I think I do want it. Give it to me, Cupidus. Give it to me. Maybe put petrification on him. We do. That actually worked out really well. And hey, we get increased defense, so it's all, but look at the situation right now. We can poke away at Venus. We can kill her, right? Get an extra turn. Dead, extra turn. Here we go. Outrage. Boom. Reset abilities. Reset abilities. We had decreased defense. Mortar Macabre, of course he goes. Of course he goes. Why wouldn't he? Let's not attack Mortu. Instead, because you know we're going to proc that peril. You know we're going to. I have no choice to do it right now. I hope he doesn't unlock it. I couldn't see, but it's going to be bad if it did. Let's go in. Let's try again here, guys. Same move, right? Let's go in after Cupidus with the A3. Get the extra turn. Boom. And then we get the AoE. Now we're talking. Outrage. Boom. There we go. Mortu. Okay. See, guys? She's a really cool, outside the box, go first, go second type arena nuker there. I really love her A3 and her passive in the arena. You know, the extra turn is where it's at. I mean, it doesn't sound like much. The 2 random allies join, but you only have 3 allies anyway in PvP. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to start out in the arena because I just really think that she's a viable option, not for end game. I mean, well, you saw her there in end game, right? But who does Canon 13 think is amazing for bosses? Oh, Acrazia. Well, duh. Duh, Canon. Canon, by the way, is like the strongest dude in my clan. Let me show you his account. God, I've never seen it, but good God, man, he's a crack. If I'm a whale, he is a kraken. 34 million player power. Whoa. This dude has like 3 Acrazias, if not more. It's nasty. Back to the point, guys. Let me go ahead and show you her really quickly in Fire Knight. Before we do that, I'm going to show you Fire Knight 25 because who in the good Lord's name goes Fire Knight hard nowadays, man? Whew. I've been telling myself since the day they added Fire Knight hard that I'm gonna finally probably like watch one of Scratch's videos and copy that team and make us a Fire Knight 10 team, and I haven't gotten around to it yet, but we'll get to it eventually. Anyway, I digress. Stage 25 here. I've got a Coulter, I've got an Allure, I've got a Seer, and I've got a Duchess. Duchess primarily just to add the buffs to the team in the speed aura, just so we can activate Seer on the waves. We don't have a reset champion, so it's not gonna be the fastest run known to man. land. But again, what I love about her is that ally attack, right? We get a great shot at Allure joining in. Allure has the control on the A1, so really taking more advantage of that A3 ability from Morag, not to mention, again, all the counterattacks we might get if the Fire Knight shield does go up because of the strengthen buff. We'll be counterattacking right away 2 chips off that shield, right? Before I show you the team, let me just show you the build really quickly here. As promised, we have her in lethal and in crit damage. Her total stats are going to be 103, 244, 167, so not the fastest build known to man, certainly. She does have speed on the boots, though, almost 4,700 on the total defense. So speed, defense percentage, and crit damage. Built her out to be kind of a nuker here. As I told you guys, I went down, picked up War Master, Retribution, and Deterrence as well for tier 5 masteries on the defense tree. So let me go ahead and run this squad. Let me come back to you guys when we get to the actual Fire Knight, because you're not going to see anything you haven't seen before here on these waves. All right, guys, here we go at the Fire Knight. Let's do this, man. This champion's so freaking cool, dude. I love Morag. She's right over here above my shoulder. There she goes. We have 1 chip off the old shield ready to go, and here it goes. I don't think that shield's ever going to go up again, right? Heartseeker comes in from Cold Heart, obviously the quadruple hitter on her A1. So even if that shield does go up, even if we don't get Allure ally attacks, we'll get Cold Heart ally attacks. That's a 4 hitter, and that's just 1 ally, right? Look at that turn meter. What turn meter? What turn meter? So Seer's gonna go ahead and crank out those Karma burns. The DPS will start to add up here. We have Phantom Touch also, as you can see, on Masteries on Cold Heart here. And boy, oh boy, things are looking just fine on this squad. This is a great, and again, I want to be clear here, there was no revivals done on Duchess. So Duchess is not required on a squad like this. Seer is not required either, right? You just need a strong DPS. If you don't have Seer, it's probably going to take you a little bit longer to get through the waves, but you can use this type of strategy here where you have Morag with the ally attack and the counter attack and the strengthen as well. If the Fire Knight does take a couple turns, right, you're going to help mitigate damage, 25% damage mitigation on that strong version of strengthen. Again, no other champion, no other epic at the time of this recording has it on a 3-turn cooldown. She does, though. She does. She's not bringing a lot in terms of buffs or debuffs to the table, but she's got a big one. And there we go, guys. I mean, let's see what kind of damage she puts out here, too. She's not going to obviously stand anywhere close to Seer, but I'm curious compared to like Cold Heart here, you know, what she'll end up doing. Not getting a lot of War Master procs that I've seen so far, at least out of that A1. But what do you guys think of this champion? You guys think I'm overhyping her, or are you massive fans as well? All right, guys, here we go. Morag puts out just shy of Cold Heart, so 813,000 damage, 2.9 for Seer, 731 for Allure. But again, her real utility is the strengthen in all those hits and the control that she brings as a duo with Allure in that A1, and you know, all the multi-hitters from Cold Heart and whatnot as well. More than meets the eye on this champion, absolutely. I would recommend you guys check out Hell Hades' video on the Clan Boss bit team that he built. Morag was a superstar, DPS and support. You love to see it, and the ally attack, as he said, is helping the rest of the team get more damage as well. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.